everyone, thank you for joining me to a new video by Original Video Reviews. I'm the OVR guy, and as you can see we have here a new package. As always, we're going to find out together what's inside and how to use this thing. So let's not waste any time, let me grab the Swiss knife. Here is the Swiss knife, and we're going to unpackage it. Well, boys and girls, what we have here is a replica of the NES Classic Edition 8-bit game console by Nintendo. If you follow my videos, then you probably remember that I already reviewed several 8-bit retro game consoles, including the Mini Famicom, Subor D30, and Subor D99. If you ask yourself why do I keep focusing on replicas of retro game consoles, well, first of all, I enjoy making video reviews and helping you learn if it's worth your money or not. But other than that, I love those games so much that when I have the chance to get one of these devices, it doesn't matter if I played those games many times before, I will just have to try the new game console. Regarding this specific NES Classic Edition replica, I really wanted to get myself the original version of the Nintendo NES Classic Edition, but it was discontinued after a very short time, and if you want to purchase one, then you'll have to spend at least $250 to $300, which in my opinion is too much. After saying that, let's focus on this replica of the NES Classic Edition. This is an accurate mini replica of the original and super popular Nintendo Entertainment System that ruled the home video games market back in the mid-80s and the early 90s. The paper package hints that this isn't an official Nintendo product. The game console itself looks exactly like the original NES game console, but much smaller, as its measurements are 13 on 10 on 4.5 centimeters and it weighs only 150 grams. At the front are located a power button, a reset button, and two ports for the game controllers. Along with the game console, you receive two full-size controllers. They are identical to the original NES controllers, with a D-pad, start and select buttons, and A and B action buttons. The controllers are fine, their wire is 1.7 meters long, and though they feel a bit different compared to the original NES controllers, what really bothers me about them is that they offer only 2 action buttons and not 4 as I got used to with likes such as the Subor D99 game controllers, which improves the gameplay experience with many of the games that you can play with this game console, but it's possible to replace those controllers, so it's not a deal breaker. Unlike the original NES game console, this one doesn't offer a game cartridge slot, but instead it comes with 500 built-in games, and this is its biggest advantage over the original NES Classic Edition that offers only 13 built-in games. These are 500 full games and not several games that were split into separate stages and levels, and this guarantees that you'll spend many hours playing this game console. You'll be glad to find here most of the games that comes with the NES Classic Edition. Some of the games are classics such as Super Mario Bros., Donkey Kong, Contra, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Pac-Man, and etc., along with several games that aren't worth mentioning. At the back of this game console is located a mini USB socket to plug the power adapter and a 3.5mm port to plug the AV cable. The AV cable is the biggest downside of this game console compared to the NES Classic Edition, which connects to the video output using HDMI cable, and its games were remastered especially for high definition resolution. As for the documentation included here, you can find a list of all the built-in games and the user manual in English. Now let's go to the bottom line. I'm a bit disappointed that this console doesn't include the game Super Mario Bros. 3, which is available on the NES Classic Edition. It doesn't support HD resolution like the NES Classic Edition, and it's very similar to the previous 8-bit game consoles that I reviewed so far, who offers most if not all the same games. So why you should get it then? If I'm talking to your rational side, then you should prefer the game console that is least expensive. If I'm talking to your emotional side, then you'll probably rank the NES Classic Edition on the top of your list. So when you think of it, this NES Classic Edition replica is a reasonable alternative that offers the same design of the original NES Classic Edition, but for much less money, and let's be honest, most people will go crazy about this version and won't even notice the difference. I want to note that I did find a similar console to this one that is supplied with HDMI cable, 600 games, and controllers with 4 action buttons. I'm not sure if this other game console truly displays HD resolution, but I'm interested to find that out, and the moment I will, I promise to update you about that in the description to this video. If you ask me which game console you should choose between the NES Classic Edition and this replica, then I'll tell you to get both this one and the genuine NES Classic Edition, but hey, that's the OVR guy, which is me. Well boys and girls, this was my video review about this NES Classic Edition replica. For further information about this item, please check the description to the video, and if you still have any questions about it, please comment on this video and I will do my best to come up with an answer. If this video review was helpful and you enjoyed watching it, I invite you to like this video. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channels, OVR Fashion, OVR Kids, and of course this channel, Original Video Reviews. And there's also the Facebook page and the Google Plus page and the Twitter account and the Instagram account. So there's plenty ways for you to follow Original Video Reviews. I would like to thank you for watching another great video by Original Video Reviews. Until next time, bye bye!